Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Janine and thank you so much for joining me here on this beautiful sunny afternoon. I'm coming to you from the interior of British Columbia and it's the beginning of spring right now. But as you can see, I am sitting beside a frozen lake. So the sun is beating down on me nice and warm, but we still have this crisp, cool air that is keeping this lake frozen. But I wanted to offer you a practice today, and a practice all about love, a heartfelt or heart-led practice. So I know that I am probably a silhouette to you since the sun is directly behind me, but I thought for today, this practice, that would be okay, because my invitation for you for this practice is really to allow for your own intuitive guidance. So yes, my own guidance is here to offer you suggestions and to move you along a path of movement, but I would really love for you to feel into what your body is asking of you. What is it that your body needs today? What is your heart asking of you? So since this practice is themed around love, I was inspired by a quote from a book that I am reading right now. And it is a fiction, but it is called The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. And I wanted to share with you the quote. So Alex says, "Once we have agreed that true love exists, we may consider its nature. It is not, as many misguided poets would have you believe, an event in and of itself. It is not something that happens, but something that simply is, and always has been. One does not fall in love, one discovers it." So I thought that was very beautiful and very relevant because love isn't just one thing. Oftentimes we think that love is just being in love or falling in love and this romanticizing part of our life, and sometimes we don't, or we do have it at different times of our lives. But love is everything and love is everywhere. So recognizing that you have all the love within you and around you, as well as love being both pain and suffering and grief, as well as joy and happiness and compassion. But if one holds grief, then one has loved. And I think that's really beautiful, and something that we should remind ourselves more often of is love isn't always the easygoing nature and the feel-good butterflies and rainbows. Love is pain and suffering, and without pain and suffering and grief, there is no love, because love hurts, but love also feels good. So anyways, that's what today's practice is all about. It's about love, and it's about guiding yourself from a place of love and from your heart space. So of course we will move through some heart opening poses today, some flowy movements, but again, I really encourage you to just feel into your body and what it wants today. So let's go ahead and begin, finding yourself in a comfortable seat, however that looks for you today, whether that's cross-legged, whether that's on your knees, or maybe you're just feeling like you want to lay down to start your practice. And that is beautiful and all great. So wherever you find yourself, beginning to just close down the eyes. And once you've closed your eyes down, just beginning to breathe consciously, just checking in with your breath, bringing yourself into your practice, into your moment, into your space, allowing for anything that is present for you today to just be here. Feeling your breath move through your body, wherever that is, without trying to change it. Just observing it as we begin our practice here. Maybe thinking of your breath as a form of love. As your breath is life, it is providing you with life. Why not be in love with your breath? Finding love everywhere, all around you, taking notice to what you hear, taking notice to what you feel, the points of contact to the earth beneath you, feeling the earth hold you, knowing that the earth is love and is your greatest support. You can always come down to the earth and send anything that you need into it, like you're sending your exhales down into the rich soils so it can absorb everything that you no longer need. And in return, send up beautiful energy of love. Now, wherever you are, if you are lying down, maybe just rolling onto your side for a moment and then pushing yourself up to a seat. Or if you are already sitting, keeping your eyes closed down, just beginning to bring in some gentle movement. However that looks for you, whether that's swaying side to side, bringing your hands on your knees or your legs, or perhaps somewhere else on the body. Maybe coming into some circles, letting those circles be as small or as big, feel good to you today. Just beginning to move the body, beginning to wake up our bodies, continuing to breathe and notice. As you move, thinking about really opening up the heart space. So maybe your movements turns into a little seated cat and cow, where as you inhale, you open up your chest, shining it forward. And as you exhale, you round your spine. Maybe you tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhaling as you open up and exhaling as you round. Perhaps getting your arms into it, opening them up wide, and exhaling as you bring them towards you, placing your palms together, perhaps opening up into a cactus shape, really squeezing your shoulder blades, and exhaling as you bring your forearms together, just experimenting, exploring with what feels good to you. As you move your spine, and once you feel satisfied, moving on to your hands and knees, rolling forward, finding yourself in a tabletop pose. Just placing firmly into your hands, picking one up at a time, placing them back down like you're a cat needing a blanket. Picking up your feet, placing the tops of your feet down onto the earth. Just really notice the sensations of your body touching the earth. Maybe beginning to move through some more cat and cows on your hands and knees this time. Just seeing what feels good here. Swaying your hips, bringing in those circles. Whatever feels intuitive to you. Making space for what is. And sitting back on your heels, we're going to tuck our toes back behind us and just sitting onto our heels, bringing ourselves upright. So we're coming into this toe squat, letting the sensations in your feet build up, creating a little bit of heat there. And seeing if you can sit through just a little bit of discomfort. Nothing painful or agonizing, of course, but just sitting through something that maybe isn't necessarily all that pleasant. Maybe letting that be a metaphor for as we sit through uncomfortable moments in our life, suffering, pain, sorrow, grief. We move through those uncomfortable emotions, whether we like it or not. And usually when we come out on the other side, it's like the fog is lifted or the clouds have passed, and usually we feel a little bit better. So if you can sit through an uncomfortable posture like a toe squat, then you can certainly sit through an uncomfortable emotion knowing that that too will pass, just as the toe squat will. Taking a round of breath here, letting your breath be full and deep. Maybe breathing out the mouth. And when you're ready, rolling forward and untucking your toes, maybe giving them a little tap behind you. And let's just sit back onto our heels, bringing our hands back behind us and lifting the knees slightly so we can come into a little ankle stretch, shin stretch. Maybe rocking up and down or staying still. Maybe this is too intense for some and you actually are not lifting the knees up much at all. And that is totally okay. This is a pretty intense one. And it's taken a while for me to even be able to lift my knees up. So honor where you're at. Again, honor your body and how it feels today. Let's roll forward, tucking the toes, pushing yourself up into a lazy downward facing dog. So maybe widening your feet so they're about hip distance or wider apart. Pushing into your hands firmly, bending your knees, pushing your hips high to the sky. Maybe bending one knee at a time, swiveling your feet side to side. Feeling into what you need here. How does the back line feel? Let your head be heavy. Try to let go of that heavy head that's full of all kinds of stories, all kinds of information, so many things that we hold on to in our minds. Taking a couple rounds of breath here. And when you're ready, just slowly walking yourself up to where your hands are. So really taking your time, taking one slow step at a time until you find yourself in a forward fold, Grabbing onto your elbows, perhaps. Rocking side to side. Letting yourself be held. Breathing. And beginning to roll yourself up to a standing position. Again, taking your time, moving slowly. And once you've found yourself standing, just allow for yourself to be here, placing your feet firmly on the earth, shining your palms forward, opening up your heart, broadening the collarbones. Maybe your eyes are open here, just gazing out at what's in front of you. Just accepting what is. Opening up your palms, saying that you are here and available for what is. You are available to let in all that love wants to show to you in whatever form that is today. Breathing. And from here, we're going to take about 10 rounds of breath. And throughout those 10 rounds of breath, I invite you to move in however your body wants. Whether that's sun salutations, whether that's swaying or dancing, or maybe coming down onto your knees or lying down again. So however you feel like moving. Just focusing on deeply breathing in and deeply breathing out. And just let your body guide you. Let your heart guide you. And once we've completed those 10 rounds of breath, we will meet again here in our Tadasana at the top of the mat. So beginning now, as you inhale, go ahead and move. Two more rounds of breath wherever you are. And slowly making your way back up to the top of your mat. From here, let's all inhale our hands to the sky, palms touch. And exhale as you fold yourself back forward into your forward fold. From here, grabbing on to your hands, clasping them behind you and stretching them back. Getting into a nice shoulder stretch. Again, dropping your head so it's heavy here. You're not holding it up. Maybe as if someone's grabbing onto those clasp hands and pulling them further back. as far as feels good to you. And we'll release our hands, allowing them to fall back down towards the mat, planting your hands. And let's step our right leg back, setting ourselves up into a high lunge, stretching your arms up towards the sky, bending into that back knee as much as you need to, squaring off the hips here, opening up the chest, maybe bringing your hands down onto your hips. From here, lengthening your front leg, maybe stepping the back leg forward and pouring yourself forward, coming into a pyramid. Maybe your hands find the earth, maybe they find blocks, maybe they find your shin. Just feeling into this nice stretch through the hamstring. And we'll plant our hands, bending that front knee and stepping it back into our downward facing dog. Walking it out here, maybe feeling slightly more open. And again, looking forward and slowly stepping yourself to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Bringing your hands behind your head this time, clasping your fingertips. We'll inhale into a halfway lift, opening up the elbows. And exhale as you fold forward, releasing your hands and rolling yourself up to standing. From here, we'll inhale our hands back up to the sky. Exhale as you pour forward back into your fold. Planting your hands, stepping your left leg back this time, setting yourself up in your high crescent lunge, pushing yourself up. Bending that back knee as much as you need to, finding the stance that works for you. Maybe your hands are on your hips, or maybe you'd like to raise them to the sky. Taking a couple rounds of breath here. Really open up your chest. And when you're ready, lengthening that front leg, stepping your back foot forward slightly, and folding forward, coming into your pyramid. Think about squaring your hips off here as well. Let your hands find wherever they may. And when you're ready, bending that front knee, planting your hands flat on the mat, stepping yourself back into your downward facing dog. Dropping your knees here, maybe a little wiggle, a little sway, whatever feels good. And we'll slowly bring ourselves down onto our bellies, sliding your palms forward, your forearms forward, opening up the chest, pushing into the tops of the feet, finding your Sphinx pose, finding your back bend. Maybe it feels better for you to come down into a baby cobra, or maybe you want to slide your palms forward, pushing into your palms and lifting your chest even more, coming into a seal pose. So finding again that back bend that works for you today. Maybe you just want to lay your forehead down onto the mat as well. Taking a couple rounds of breath here. I'm listening to the chipmunks, maybe you can hear them. Springtime here, lots of birds out, lots of chipmunks, the occasional deer, coyote. It's quite beautiful to see life around us. When you're ready, let's widen our elbows so we can lower ourselves down, bringing our forehead onto the mat. From here, we're going to bend our right knee. So we're bringing it up beside us on a bit of an angle. Opening up the foot, so flexing it here. Getting into a bit of a stretch in the right glute, the right hip. Maybe it feels better for you to bring your left cheek onto the mat. Just taking a couple rounds of breath here. Let yourself be heavy. Relaxing into this shape. I've been thinking how beautiful it is to just sit and witness life around me, the beauty of nature. And through nature, I've found love. I've found love in the sun beating down on me, the sounds of the chipmunks, the birds, the wind. Seeing how nature just continues on and how the earth holds it perfectly in place, exactly as it is, exactly how it's meant to be. Feeling very connected to it all. And with that, I think it's a beautiful way to find love. What can you notice around you? Let's lengthen our left or our right leg back beside our left. Maybe turning your cheeks so your right cheek is on the earth and beginning to bend into your left leg, flexing into that left foot. And just relaxing here on the other side. Letting your bones become heavy. No need to hold yourself up here. Just taking it easy. Let Mother Earth hold you. So maybe today, take an extra couple minutes to just look around and to notice things going on. And whether or not you can find love in that. People coming and going, families. It's really beautiful to just witness life, and it's so many, many forms. Another deep, full round of breath here. And we'll lengthen our left leg to meet our right, bringing the forehead onto the earth, bringing our hands back under our shoulders so we can push ourselves back up onto our hands and knees. And just sitting back onto the heels. From here, just opening up the palms so they are on top of your thighs. And we'll close our practice here. So a nice, slow, gentle, heartfelt flow today. I hope that this has felt very connective for you. Finding a way to let love guide you, to see love in all its many, many ways. And as we sit here with our palms open, maybe as you breathe in, imagine that you are breathing life in through your open palms and up into your heart space. And as you breathe out, imagine you're sending back out your own love from your heart space down through your open palms and out into the world for whomever or whatever needs it today. So treat this as a visualization, maybe noticing any sensations that are building in your palms. Maybe bringing a gentle smile onto your face as you do so. Maybe finding the silliness that's around you as well, as I listen to the chipmunks here. As love is silly just as much as it's hard, just as much as it feels good. Where does love exist for you today? Well, it always exists within your heart space. A few more rounds of breath as you visualize this movement of energy in and out your palms. When you're ready, if it feels true to you, let's take all that energy we've created in our two hands, bring our palms together, bringing it towards our heart and dipping our chin towards that heart space. From here, just showing ourselves some love, some gratitude for taking this time for you, for being open to receive exactly what is, staying open and curious, and saying namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here, yogis. I hope that this practice felt true and good to you. I hope that you explored some new spaces, and as always, I appreciate you coming here and allowing and trusting me to be your guide through it. So much love. If you haven't subscribed, then please do. It helps for me to be able to continue to put out free content and whatever is resonating to me at this time. I have really loved this journey of being able to share with you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you again. Leave me a comment and share anything that you feel called to. And yeah, I send you so much love. Until next time.